Hey everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to be going over some of the basics that I learned in DaVinci Resolve. When I first downloaded it, I didn't know very much about it, and so I spent a lot of time on the internet trying to find my way around and figure out how it worked. So hopefully if you're getting into video editing, this will save you a little bit of time. So to start things off, I want to show you that up top in the top left corner we have the media pool, the sync bin, transitions, titles, and effects right here. Then down below you have all these different tabs. That'll help you find your way around a little bit. We're going to start with some of the video basics, but first we're going to add some things to the media pool. So I'm going to go to files. I'm going to add an audio file. I'm also going to add a video file along with a picture. And so you have different tracks. You can press this button right here to add a track right there. You can drag one down and then that will create track 1 right here. If you want to create another track, you can push this button right here, add track, and you have a track 2. So I have track 1 with this video of leaves right here. I'm going to turn the audio off, and then I can add the picture onto track 2 and it'll go over top of it. So for video editing, there's a little bit of a toolbar. It's right here, so you can click on that, and this shows you a bunch of different things that you can do for the video editing. First you have right here, and that can deal with a lot of the sizing and moving around where you want the video to be. You can play around with these down here, which pretty much do the same thing. This can flip it around right here, and then you can do a lot of stretching with these two effects right here. You also have the crop section where you can cut off parts of the video that you don't want to be there. So you just click and drag. And right over here you have dynamic zoom. So the green box is where the video will start and the red box is where the video will end. So if I want the video to begin zoomed up in this corner right here, and then I want it to end down here and zoomed out a little bit, and what that'll do to the video is make it look something like this, where it starts close up, but then towards the end of it you'll see it's zoomed out a lot more. Over here we have speed, and so you can drag this around to make it faster or slower, and then over here you're gonna see how long the clip is. So for a clip like this, I like to make it a little bit slower just to make it look a little bit more peaceful. Right over here you have stabilization. You can just click on this and it will stabilize the video, make it a little less shaky. It doesn't do wonders, but it's helpful. Over here you have auto color, and you click on it and it will do a lot of color grading by itself. I'm not a big fan of what it did there. You can do your own color grading down here, but we're not going to get deep into that because of time. Next we're going to look at titles. Up in this top right corner you have all of these different boxes right here. When you click on titles, you have all these different options for text. I'm just going to use center reveal. You can drag it on a second track. You can select it and you see the sample text up there. It blends in a little too much. So what you want to do is go to these bottom tabs right here, and you're going to click on the one that says edit right here, right next to the one you're currently on, and that's going to take you to this different page, and you see sample text written right here. You can delete that and you can write what you want, and so it looks like a rainy day, so I'm going to write rain. Now as you scroll down you can see all these different things you can do. I'm going to change the color first just so you guys can see it a little better, and you have to hit OK after you do the color. You have all these different fonts right here. You can also type in the fonts that you're looking for. So I could type in Comic, and then Comic Sans will come up. You can search through all the fonts here. You have, if you want a bold, light, regular, italic, all of these different things. You can select the boldness here. Below that's color, which we already went through. You have size right here. And then this is one of my favorites. You have tracking. And so what tracking does is instead of putting spaces in between your words, you can just customize how far apart you want your letters to be. Then you have line spacing. So if you have multiple columns of text, this will make the line spacing better. And then anchor just repositions it in different spots. So those are some of the basics that hopefully will help you find your way around DaVinci Resolve if you're interested in learning a bit more about it. I hope it was helpful.